You read the title. Between January and February, I was able to pull enough money out of thin air from reselling on Facebook Marketplace on eBay to buy my dream car, which is a 1979 Firebird Trans Am. If you want to learn how you can do this yourself, stick around and I'll give you an insider view of how everything went down and how fast-paced reselling really is and the potential it has. This is not your average tutorial video. Now, for some context, I've been reselling for the last 2 years. For the last year, I've been so busy with college, track, work, I just could not. This whole wave of reselling just happened between January and February. Started from me just looking for a PS5. I was getting ready for winter break and I was like, you know what, I need something to do. Cheap PS5 prices aren't as crazy as they were. Maybe you can find something, and like, it's about time. It's been like 5 or 6 years, so why not? So I'm out here doom scrolling on Facebook Marketplace. Then I see a listing for 2 PS5s for $700. So I'm like, okay, let me just see if I can get one for $350. You know, I'm not really even lowballing, I'm just cutting in half. That is a really good price because they sell for between $425 to $500 brand new. So I hit him up. He's like, nah, you gotta buy both of them. I'm trying to get rid of them. So I'm like, oh. In my head, I'm like, I don't want 2 PS5s. So I was like, let me just throw a random number. Let me see if he picks it up. So I'm like, let me see if I can get both of them for $600. And he actually agreed. So now I'm out here like, wait. Now let me tell you why this felt so shady. The freaking listing didn't really have any images of a PS5. It was just one PS5 image off Google. So there was like no real proof that he even had the consoles. So at first I'm like, yeah, this is really fishy. I don't know if I want to do this. But then he tells me to pay him in Cash App, not cash. So I'm out here like, wait, if he was gonna rob me, wouldn't it be easier if I just had the cash on me? Like, this could actually be legit. So that kind of made me feel a little better about going to his place to pick up the consoles. Usually I like doing public meetups, but if I can get a really good deal, I don't really care. So I get to his place. This is all happening at night, by the way. When I tell you it's the most rundown house ever, I'm not joking. So I'm out here preparing for the worst. I get out of my car, lock my car. I go walk to his doorstep. I'm expecting a full-grown man to pull out. A freaking 12-year-old opens the door. Oh, my dad's in the living room. So now I'm walking in, right? Now, when I tell you this is the filthiest house I've ever been in, bro, I am not exaggerating. I walk in. The smell of cat piss just hits you. I don't know if it was cat piss or what. I walk in. I felt like I was still outside. Like, the floor is like concrete. Like, there was trash everywhere. It was literally like a crack house, but a family was living in it. I was like, oh, nice. Y'all have 2 PS5s now, I guess, right? So now I get to the living room, and the guy's just sitting there. It is actually chill. Like, he starts talking. He was really nice. Just from the setup, I did not expect it to go that smooth. Of course, I didn't ask him where he got the consoles from. You know what I mean? Because like, it's none of my business. I'm just here to grab it. So the PS5's on the table. I look at it, look at the box and everything. The seal was broken, but I opened it, took a little peek in it, and wow, this is actually real. But then I asked him for the second console, and then he's like, oh yeah, and he sends his son to grab it. And then when his son comes back, it's a full-on 2 terabyte Galaxy Edition Xbox Series X. And I was sitting like, wait, hold up. Pull out my phone, I look it up. It was retailing for $600 if you bought Best Buy. I cash up him the money, I take the console, I'm out of there. Everything's in the back seat. The only thing that I was still really mad about was like the freaking boxes smelled like cat piss, bro. So I get home, I put my PS5 aside because that was the whole point. I took all the pictures I needed for the Xbox Series X and I listed it on Marketplace. Somebody please explain to me. There's people out there that actually do not know how money works at all. I've gotten the craziest low balls. Like, it's actually insane. When you get a low ball, it's like $50, it literally feels like somebody took a fist and just punched you in the face. Like, it's like, bro, my name is not Jeff Bezos, bro. I did not get this thing for free. You just gotta ignore these people and just keep pushing. We did get hella messages, and all of them were either low balls or how is this available? Like, bro, come on. Here's what John said to me. When you do $200 for the holidays, and honestly, my Xbox just took a on me and no longer work. And I'm sitting here like, bro, what does that have to do with me? $200? What are you trying to buy, the controller and the power cable? Like, nah. So I just didn't respond to him. Then he hits me with the, I understand what the MSRP is and what Google Shopping has, but they've been up and will be up for a while. Everything just depreciates when purchased, the holidays, and I don't care. Like, what is me taking a $400 discount because your Xbox went out? I'm not that desperate to sell it. That's the thing about these people. They don't respond. It's not worth it. When I tell you it gets worse, like, you will literally question humanity after this one. Here's another thing. When I listed it for $1 just so people can like throw me offers, and I had it in bold text, read the description. So this guy hits me up and is this available? And you got him with the yes. The amount of people that hit that button, hi, is this available? Like, I'm gonna put up all the text of people saying that. Like, there's actually so many people that do this, like, and just do not respond. So I actually said yes to this guy. Hits me with, is it free? Is it free? Think about that. This is an Xbox Series 1X for free. And I said, read the description. The listing clearly said I was looking for offers closer to $600. And then he hits me, I'll take it. I'm like, oh, okay. You'll take it, all right. And he says, can you deliver? I'm like, yeah, I can deliver. And then he hits me with the please. My uncle died a few days ago and I'm struggling with money. One, sorry for your loss, bro, but like, What does that have to do with anything? Like, you literally pulled that out of nowhere. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe he just wants to faster just because that's his way of coping or something. I don't know. Like, so I hit him with the, I can deliver. Do you want a Cash App or Zelda? $5.99. It says $1. No, hold up. I says $1. I don't get it, man. Like, some people really need some help out here. Like, that's just 2 of the 60 people that hit me up, and not a single person got it. Not a single person made me a reasonable offer. 2 days after that, the same guy that sold me the console hits me up and is like, yo, I got another set for you. I'm saying, whoa, you got another set for me? Okay. Maybe if I buy more, I can lower my profit margin and make a little more. If I'm already stuck with the Xbox, might as well just have 2. That's how I saw it. So here's my strategy. I was thinking, if I can sell 3 consoles for $100 profit each, I would technically have gotten my PS5 for free. My rule of thumb for investing my personal money into reselling on Facebook Marketplace is I can only buy consoles at a minimum of 30%. Let's say I found a Nintendo Switch selling for $140 or less compared to similar listings. I'd buy it. That's because the resale value is $200 to $225. So the worst case scenario, I'll still be profiting because of having such a big initial profit margin. Same thing, I go pick it up, Cash App him, bam, I have another Xbox and another PS5. For the PS5, I listed on Marketplace, and then I realized Facebook Marketplace may not be the best place for people who want limited edition items. I open eBay, I look up the 2TB Galaxy Edition, and when I tell you they were selling for 1,000, like 1,200, 1,300, 1,700, we were going crazy. So I upload the pictures, I list it. Within 1 day, both Xboxes sold. After all the eBay fees, we ended up cashing out for $585 per console. But bam, I've already sold 2 consoles within 24 hours of buying the second one. So I'm sitting here like, okay, that was pretty good. We basically got the PS5 for free. This is how much we profited. Then out of nowhere, again, the guy hits me up and is like, yo, I got a PS5 and an Xbox 1TB. So it's not the Galaxy Edition, but it's a 1TB for sale. $200 for the 1TB just because I use it as leverage. So I'm like, yo, it's not the 2TB. I'll pick up that one and the PS5 for $500. Same night, I pick it up. Both the PS5 and Xbox sold for about $225 in profits, which is pretty decent. Then he hits me up again with another 2 more Galaxies and 2 PS5, used PS5s. This was the first time I sell used stuff. So I did get the PS5s for like $150 a piece. Listed those sold. Xbox 2TB sold. Like, it was actually going so smooth. I was just flipping the profit, keeping the money in the business. This all kind of triggered that reselling thing in me. So I started looking at listings that were really cheap, lowballing a little bit. I wasn't hitting with the $20, $150, $140 for Nintendo Switch, and I'd resell for like $200. I did that for 2 weeks, 3 weeks straight. I sold 3 Nintendo Switches, Xbox Series S, a PS5, a Series X, and the whole thing about it is jumping the gun. When you see that listing is up, you can secure the price. It's all about getting it. Once he gets a better offer, he will not talk to you again. You gotta make sure you're the first person there, which is what makes Marketplace a little bit more competitive. I even got my hand on a 75-inch TV for like $200. I sold for $600. Games, accessories, like you name it. That corner is where I keep all my inventory. Like, it was almost like a warehouse in here for a second. Like, I had TVs and monitors. I was flipping like my life depended on it for a whole month straight. The first guy got the ball rolling, and I just kept that thing moving and moving and moving. This whole time I'm buying on Marketplace, selling eBay, or just buying on Marketplace and selling on Marketplace. The Marketplace, you just skip the fees, you skip the taxes. It's actually so nice. Like, Facebook Marketplace is actually on top. If you can avoid eBay. eBay will literally suck you bone dry, like in a bad way. Like, customers aren't in your area, so that's when you gotta go to eBay and charge a little bit more just because you gotta cover them fees, and it's a whole thing. I think, me personally, things on eBay would be so much cheaper if the fees were much less. Like, us resellers have to mark up a lot just because of how much eBay really takes. Here's the moment you've been waiting for. The amount of money I made between January 2nd and February 10th was $4,255 in 1 month of reselling. And this is profits, not revenue. If you branch out, you could actually make good money, like no joke. Like, coincidentally, out of nowhere, my friend hits me up. He has a Firebird for sale. It's just the body on its own. It needs the engine, it needs this. So I'm here like, wait, maybe if I can get a good deal on this. We settled for $3,000 for the Firebird. It needs a little bit of work, maybe repaint, but it was still in really good condition, as in, like, it was still intact. For a 1979 car, it was doing phenomenal. I got the car off of his hands. Off Marketplace, I did buy a 7.5 liter 455 engine V8. It was one of the biggest at the time. As of recording this video, it is still at the shop, so I don't know when I'll be driving it or when y'all can see it. Just stick around, subscribe. Big plans coming soon. And truly, none of this would be possible if I just didn't take that initial risk of going up that one shady guy who sold me the consoles. So let me know if you enjoyed this video. This is my first video on this channel. Trying something new, and we actually have a really big project coming up soon. Please subscribe and turn on bell notifications. I'll see you all in the next one.
If I can do it, you can do it.